Are you tired of paying for multiple streaming subscriptions? Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and more, it all adds up fast. But what if I told you there's a way to have all your favorite content in one place, without the monthly fees? Yes, that's possible. Say goodbye to endless subscriptions and hello to Jellyfin. Jellyfin is a powerful, free, and open source media server that will give you back your control. You can stream all your movies, TV shows, and more from the comfort of your home without breaking the bank. In this video, I'll walk you through the step-by-step process of setting up Proxmox and installing Jellyfin on it. So make sure to like and subscribe and let's get started. So why choose Jellyfin over the popular streaming services? The answer is simple: control, customization, and cost efficiency. With Jellyfin, you have complete control over your media library. No more limitations on what you can watch, how you watch it, or where you store it. Not only is Jellyfin free and open source, but it also respects your privacy and puts you in charge of your data. In my opinion, there is 3 ways to install Jellyfin. Either install it locally on Proxmox with a local drive, or access a remote NAS with a mounted SMB share, or also install directly on the NAS itself. However, we're not going to cover the last one on this video. Let's go. Alright, so now we're gonna log into Proxmox. First, we need to set up the disks so that we can use them. So in my case, we go to Proxmox and then disks, my disk, I will wipe it first. Then we'll create a ZFS pool. If you don't know what's ZFS, it's a file system that allows you to combine multiple disks in one logical disk. It's useful when you have like 2 or 3 drives. For me, I just have one, but for the sake of the example, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna call it Jellyfin since I'm gonna use it to store Jellyfin movies and stuff. Now we need to install Jellyfin. To do that, we need to either use a VM or a CT. VM is a virtual machine and CT is a container. Basically, container is much more faster. It's not the same thing as virtual machine, but for our case, a container is easier to install and much faster. Doesn't use much resources. So we're gonna go with the CTs. To create CT, first you need to create a CT template. Basically, like the OS we're gonna use, that will create the container from it. If you know about Docker and stuff, it's like an image, Docker image. In local, Proxmox CT templates, then templates. For me, I'm gonna install Debian 12. So it's gonna download it. That's it. Now we go back to Jellyfin, CT volumes, create CT. Let's name Jellyfin. Password, create a secure password, of course. Next, template, we're gonna use Debian 12. Next, I'm gonna use the totality, which is 182. Two cores is enough for me. 4 gigs of RAM. Leave this all by default except to DHCP here. Confirm and finish. That's it. It's already done. Now we can already start it. Click on start. And then we can access directly from console. User is root. Okay, now we're gonna install Jellyfin on this container. To do that, we're gonna go to the official documentation of Jellyfin. installation Linux, and we go down to Debian and we copy this command. There is no sudo part by default, so let's first create a user. Let's call it Jelly. Give it a password. Now add this user to group sudo. Gonna install the common update app repository. Then we need to install curl and sudo. Let's log into this user. Now we're gonna copy and paste this command. Okay. Now we let the magic operate. It's gonna automatically install Jellyfin. Okay, now after a while the installation has finished and we can access Jellyfin directly from this URL. Let's try it. And yeah, that's it. Actually, I'm not gonna go through the setup right now because I'm gonna show you the second way to install Jellyfin, which is to use an SMB share through the NAS, which I'm gonna use it because I already have NAS and already have an SMB share ready to host my movies and stuff. So I'm gonna use it instead of local hard drive. So let's start. Okay, now to install to use the SMB share, it's a little bit tricky. We need to first enable it on the container because it's the container is doesn't have enough privileges to use SMB shares. So for that, we're gonna go to Proxmox, open a shell on the Proxmox host, and then first we apt update, and then we apt install CFS utils. It's already installed. Now let's create a directory for my NAS, and then I'm gonna mount it. So it's gonna be the username of my NAS, and then password, password, and then my NAS ID, and then my share name. And I don't need sudo here. Let's check if it works. Yeah, so my NAS now is mounted. Now I'm gonna make this change permanent. We do this by changing etc fst tab. And we add a line similar to the mount command we did, which is like this. That's it. Now I need to bind the mount. In other words, mount this directory directly to the container from the Proxmox host. To do this, we first need to need to use the command pct, which is a command that helps manage the containers directly from command line. So my ID is 100 for my container, so I'm gonna create a folder first to this path for lib lxc 100 rootfs mnt NAS. I made a typo. And then I need to edit configurations of my CT and add a new device here, new folder here, which is minus MP stand for mount point. That's it. Now we need to restart the container. Just gonna do reboot. Let's check now if it works. Yep, now it's showing all the NAS. Now what I'm gonna do, now I can configure Jellyfin. Okay, so we choose the language, that's it. A username, I'm gonna choose admin, and the secure password. And then we add the media library. Types is in movies. You can also add the other collection types later. And then here we can see MNT NAS here. We can choose the folder we want. In my case, it's gonna be movies. Enable, we can English, country, France. You can leave the rest by default. Okay. Next. You can also check this. I'm not exactly sure why it's needed. It's to enable port mapping, but I'm not sure where Jellyfin is use this. So if you have any idea, please let me know in the comments. That's it. Again. And here we go. Now we have access to all the movies in our NAS. We can try to watch this movie, for example. It seems to be working just fine. That's it. There is few other things you can do in the admin panel. You go to the dashboard. You can, for example, create new users. Like users to share with other people that doesn't have admin access. You can do this, and then you can try to access from your phone or any other PC. That's it. Like and share if you made it this far. See you in the next video.